In dealing with debt, tips to help you build up your credit. You need to establish credit to show that you are able to take out a loan and pay it back if you want to buy a home or a car and you don't have the cash on hand. Is it ever a good idea to be on someone else's credit card? Let's bring in Ted Rossman, the senior industry analyst at Bankrate.com. Ted, what do you think? Should people establish credit by being on someone else's card?
Getting on someone else's credit card as an authorized user can be a great way to build a credit history. It can also be a great way to streamline finances between different members of a couple that might want to combine and use the same card and commingle rewards. But it shouldn't be your only source of credit.
Tell us your example of why it's important to build up credit with your own credit card. What happened with your wife?
My wife has actually experienced this recently, where her only active credit accounts in recent years have been credit cards on which she was an authorized user. And those don't carry the same weight in the credit scoring formula. She used to have more accounts in her own name that were closed for various reasons or paid off. But we've noticed of late that her credit score was declining because of a lack of primary account usage.
What can happen if someone doesn't establish credit in their own name? They just don't have their own credit card.
Besides your credit score, it's also important to have credit in your own name if, God forbid, your spouse dies or you get divorced. Being an authorized user does not entitle you to keep that account in those instances. So I think it's a really important reminder that everybody should have credit in their own name. It's also important to keep your credit active. Some older people let their credit lapse because maybe they've paid off their mortgage or car loan and they're not in the market for credit. This is where a credit card can actually be a great way to build and maintain credit. Because as long as you pay in full every month, you don't have to pay interest. You could find a no annual fee card that really means that building credit and maintaining credit is free, and you can actually earn rewards in the process and convenience. And credit cards are a really important part of your overall credit strategy. So that's why in my family, we had my wife apply for our most recent credit card, and I was added as an authorized user so that she can have the benefits of being the primary account holder.
Thank you for your tips and for sharing your story today, Ted. Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.